So Chris is just gonna run to his car real quick, but I do want to show you guys what he just found in the same place that I found those other two guns. We now have a revolver. Yeah, buddy. And so we're gonna grab this and flip it on over and show you that it's corroded, but it doesn't look like it's been down there extremely long. However, we got to call that in. That's protocol. That's what we do. This is the culprit right here. This is the guy that found the handgun. We're like competing against each other now to see who can find the most guns. But yours is honestly, aside from that 12 gauge and that hunting rifle, this one's probably the coolest because it looks to me like there might actually be a live round inside. But we're gonna drink some cherry Coke as we wait for the police to show up and do whatever it is they do. This is getting wild. That would be 6 guns and 5 trips. Yep, day trips, not weekend adventures. We just keep finding some cool stuff, scrap metal, whatever. Yeah, this long giant rod with some other scraps that look like they're from a bridge or a railroad. That looks like part of a saw, or I'm sorry, a drill that would go into like an oil thing or something. And that looks like a railroad tire. So not a bad little day of magnet fishing. Also, so far I've counted 16 different cars that have driven past us and honked twice. We tell people to honk twice because that means we know they're saying hello and not like get the hell out of the road. But no, and then a couple people have stopped by. Our friend Dustin saw us and stopped by, and then our friend Eber, I think his name is Eber. Eben, I'll figure it out. He's on my Facebook. He stopped by and threw in and caught some stuff, so that was cool. Anyways, stay tuned. We'll see how this goes. Well, the police have arrived. That's him walking up to us right now. I hate that they have to walk so far, but, you know, it might be worth it. Who knows? We'll see how this goes down. They're usually pretty cool, and they're interested in what we found, so hang tight. This is Officer Worth. He's here to take a look at this handgun that we just found. Let me show you where it is, bro. Yep. It's been rifles and shotguns up until today. That just came out about 20 minutes ago. Wow. And it was right down there. Okay. So take a look, do what you got to do, man.
Well, yeah, at this point, we're just going to take it into evidence as found property at this point. So.
Yeah.
So you said 5 up until now?
That would be 4. Was it 4 rifles? 3 rifles, a shotgun, and now a handgun. No, that would be 6. That's 6. 6 finds and 5 trips.
Well, cool deal.
Yeah.
Well, let me see y'all's rig you got here, man.
Yeah, man. This is what I call the treasure wagon. It's got a bunch of rusty shit in it. And then this is what we have found today. I'm not going to be able to fit that pole into my car. So what I'm probably going to do is hide it over on the other side of that metal bridge where that stop sign that we pulled out is, and come back for it with a truck. And then we've also got what looks to be like a drill for maybe an oil rig or something, scraps, and a full-blown railroad tire. Yeah, man.
How long y'all been doing this for?
I've been at it. Me and my wife are usually the ones that are doing it. He just joined the team. But we've been doing this for about a month, and we're already getting like sent free gear.
That's awesome.
And the guy that owns the property right down here, he came out and was like, "Are y'all sponsored?" And I said, yes and no. We got a free magnet from a guy in Australia, but he owns this and he has a business and he wants to supply us with some caution signs to put
awesome.
at the ends of the bridges where we are. And I'm like, that would be amazing.
Yes, sir.
So that makes it look much more legit, and we don't seem like just people out here just camping on the bridge.
As tight as it is right here too.
Yeah. The easement on that side is a lot wider, but there's some sketchy, heavy stuff in there that we can't pull out, and we keep getting our magnets locked.
Oh, wow.
And I'm tired of going in that water.
Sure. Yes, sir.
All right. Cool,
yeah,
man.
We're going to end up season. Thanks for my corporate coming up right now. I guess he wanted to come see too.
Yeah. How you doing, buddy? We are shooting a YouTube video, if you're okay with that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. This is Officer Fair. Corporal Fair. All right. Yeah, that's We've found 5 rifles and a shotgun, but we've now found a handgun in the last 5 days. Stevens Mill Road and here. Yeah, it's crazy.
So what y'all put down there?
Magnets. So yeah, that's a 3,600 pound beast magnet, and this one here is a 3,500 pound brute magnet. They are strong.
I see that.
And sometimes we get stuck on stuff we can't pull out. We actually have to get in the water and soak ourselves to get them out. But they're expensive. They can be up like $300, man.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Man.
Baltazar?
Yes.
My name's Clint. Nice to meet you.
Man. Where the fish at?
I don't know. I probably knocked them all out with my magnet. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't crush a turtle or something.
Hopefully not, man.
Yeah. But here it is right here. This is the thing. Yeah. I wouldn't put my hands on it. I had gloves on. We haven't touched it at all, but it does look like there's a live round in that chamber, so careful. We got the whole crew out here today. Different shifts every time. Last time was Evans. Now we got these other guys. They're all real cool. Everybody's fun. You got to call it in, man. You never know what you might find out here, and you never know. It might be able to go to its rightful owner, or it might solve a case or something like that. So get out magnet fishing. We got the safety gloves. Y'all are super cool for letting us do this, man. The whole body of the gun seems oddly clean for as much as the handle was corroded. All right, so that goes into the evidence bag. They're going to do whatever they do with it. We appreciate you guys very much. There they go. They were actually, look at him, he's like celebrating. That's cool. They were actually really cool, man. They enjoyed that. They were curious about our rig and how we get this stuff and how we do it. Chris is still over here magnet fishing. I think I might throw in a few more times and then we might call it a day. I wasn't planning on making a damn YouTube video today, but lo and behold, you kind of find that shit caused me to have to film it. Alright, well now we're done talking to the police. He is on to something that he thinks it's quite worth it to go ahead and travel down to the water's edge and see if he can retrieve whatever it is that he is locked onto. Whatever it is down there. You can kind of see the object, you can see the magnet, but we are not strong enough to pull it up from this angle, so he's gonna do it the manly way. Where'd he go? Oh, he's under the bridge. Honestly, I think he's hooked onto a tree, and if that's the case, oh crap, but if that's not the case, then I'll be very impressed if he can retrieve whatever it is down there. This is crazy. You're totally gonna lose your flip-flops. I don't know if it's worth it. That's clearly not gonna work out. It's just muddy as hell down there, and I think it's hooked onto a tree, so I'm gonna let go of the rope. He's gonna come back up, and it is starting to rain, so we're gonna pack it up into the wagon, put it in the car, and get the hell out of here. Well, good job today. Yeah, found some stuff. Wasn't even planning on making a video. Either way, we had like 20 people I've counted today that have done the old double honk hello. Some people stopped and joined us. The police came and partied with us for a little bit. Took that little handgun, but you found that.
Yep.
We are starting to get pretty notorious for that around here, I guess. But anyway, thank you, Chris.
Yes, sir.
And you have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Thank you guys for sticking this out. If you liked the video, subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, get out and go magnet fishing. Trust me, it's a lot of fun. Apple cream pie later.